live video, guys. I feel like I have to shout because of all the cars going past. It's a busy road, right? I need a microphone. Yeah, so welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, keep pushing through, right? So this is a continuation from the last live video. So anybody that watched the last video of In the Darkness, change your life in 6 months to 1 year, you'll probably understand why I'm doing this video. If you haven't watched that, it's okay, still watch this video, right? Still watch this one. I don't know if I'm going to be on this video long because I think it's going to rain. But I just want to let people out there know to keep pushing through. What do I mean by keep pushing through? Whatever is coming at you in terms of Satan, in terms of negative people, in terms of dark energy, anybody that's like continuously trying to bring you down, you have to keep pushing through, because life is not meant to be easy for the nice people, right? So nobody wants you to have an easy life, right? This is how the world is. Nobody is uniting together and becoming a team, becoming a strong family unit. Nobody is doing that. Of course there's people out there that do, but it's to their own satisfaction, right? It benefits them, right? They're manipulating, they're getting something out of it, right? And in this world, people are out for themselves, right? They just want to get what they can get from you, right? And we don't live in a fair world, you know. You see people waking up to reality. They're waking up to these relationships that they had, the family members, everybody, they're realising that they were being used. And this is where conflict starts to happen. People start to have mental breakdowns. Thank you so much for the like. People start to wake up and they think, damn, why have I wasted all my years with these people? Everybody's out for their self, right? You get a few people that care about others, right? But the majority of people, they only care because it benefits them, right? They want something out of you, right? So they've got to show that they care. And then when they get what they get, they're out of here. They're literally out of here, on to the next person, literally. Almost like a serial killer, where a serial killer kills one person, goes to the next person, befriends friends of somebody else, then kills them, on to the next. This is what people are like today. Hey AP! Oh AP, you're so sweet, literally. AP said looking even more gorgeous today, just got back and in and you appear. That is so nice. I hope you had a good day. I'm literally just heading out right now. Thank you so much for the like, guys. Thank you for the compliment, AP, so sweet. The way I look is in how I feel inside. I am being attacked like crazy. Everybody's coming at me with negative energy, and this is why I feel like this video is necessary, because I want to show people that we have to push through it. Regardless of what's going on around us, we have to push through, right? And this world is crazy, guys. It's really crazy. The evil people, right? One second, guys. Oh, I found my mirror. It's always at the bottom of my bag. Sorry guys, I'm always paranoid. I always think that I'm gonna have a bogey in my nose when I'm doing live videos. So I'm like, let me get my mirror. But I'm all good. Yeah, the evil people are dominating everything, right? They are getting their way. They're playing people against each other, and they are manipulating the script. When I say the script, they're manipulating God's script. They're manipulating God's plan for people's lives, and they're getting what they want to get. Because Satan already knows everyone's destiny. Satan knows everyone's plan, because Satan worked with God in heaven, right? So Satan already knows who you are, who I am, who everybody else is, and he knows the plan that God has for their lives. That's why it's so easy for him to manipulate. For example, say if I'm meant to meet someone when I'm 40 and get married, the devil will send a man to me before that happens, right? Somebody else to charm me, turn my eye away from that man. And and then I end up married to a different guy that God doesn't want me to marry, and then boom, here comes chaos, right? Here comes chaos. So the devil knows The devil knows what he needs to do. But he did it to Eve. If he can do it to Eve, he can do it to anybody, right? He tricked Eve, right? So he knows how to trick people. Guys, I'm so hot. I'm so hot. I thought, you know what, it's going to be cold outside today. I thought, let me put on a long sleeve top and a denim jacket, but I am super hot. I'm so hot, guys. Ivy said a bogey. Try and block the bad energy and haters out, Tanya. It's easier said than done sometimes because it's around you everywhere you go, and you know, unfortunately, evil people like to strike, don't they? They don't stop until you're down. They don't stop. So anybody that's going through it, please keep pushing through. Oogie, Oogie Boggy, how are you? How are you? You know, the compliment that AP gave me, I'm now beginning to think, is it true? Because that's two women now that have looked at me. Just look at me, and I'm like, how come they're looking at me? I think it's the lip colour. Maybe they're looking at the lip colour. Because I don't feel my best today. I don't feel my best. Say crap my finger backwards. No, I'm not saying that. I just realised what it says. I just realised what it says. I'm not falling for that one. I just read it in my head. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. That's actually funny. Yeah, you should. Oh, AP said you should wear t-shirts in this weather. Yeah, I need to pull out my t-shirts. I don't even plan my outfits anymore. What I usually do is, as soon as I'm leaving out, I literally try and pick something out to wear. Can you believe? I should have worn the orange top that I was wearing yesterday. But I thought if I wear that, that scared me. I thought if I wear that, it's going to be too cold. Yeah. Oh my god, I just saw like two Indian men like under a bridge, like in a strange spot. And they looked at me mysterious. And they're fixing their clothes and hair, but they was doing something dirty. Two men. I want to cross quickly so bad, so I can get over here. Come on, cops. Let me get out of there, man. You can hear them talking right next to me. I don't want to be next to that. Some people are weird, bro. There they are, guys. I don't know if you can see on my camera. Yeah, they were under the bridge, right? And they were looking at me like they're doing something wrong. I'm like, dude, don't look at me. I don't really care what you're doing. I don't really care what you're doing, mate. Each to their own. Each to their own. Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna get all my t-shirts out. I got some graphic t-shirts actually. I even saw one I got from Primark. It said, "You are my favourite mistake." I remember when I got that, I was literally dealing with a guy at the time, and I just laughed when I saw it because it took me back to that moment. Like, I cannot unthink of that situation when I look at that t-shirt. Hi Bob Fazer, how are you? Thank you for joining. You're number 3 on my top fans. Hello, Elora's group, how are you? I'm good, thank you, how are you? AP said, one second, I'll read your comment in a moment. Let me just get out of this part. I'm on live like I haven't got places to be. It's so funny. I make myself laugh. I literally needed to get to the shop before like 5 o'clock, and there's no way I'm getting there by that time. And I thought, you know what? Let's just do it live. Let's just do a live video. Are you serious, Tanya? You already know your pet. AP's funny. AP's funny. You were paying hot, you know, when really need to tell you. Oh, that's so sweet. Because sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't feel like it. I was going to put the camera on the two Asian guys because they're literally trying to cross the road. They look dodgy as hell. But I thought, let's not bait them out. After what I just said, I don't think it'd be a good idea to bait them out. Yeah, they look so dodgy. They're coming over now. Imagine they're like one of my subscribers and they see that I'm talking about them. That's actually funny. No, because when my head tells me someone's doing something dodgy, I just know it's got to be true. Because it's just so suspicious. It's so suspicious. Especially in those cultures, the way they get so suppressed, they're gonna bound to get up to something naughty. Because they don't have that freedom, so they'll brook out even more. Sorry guys. Hey, so where you going anyway? So I'm heading to town. I need to send a parcel to the shop, and then I need to get some food for dinner for this evening. I was gonna say for tonight, but let's manifest me eating my dinner at a good time, right? Let's manifest that. Is anybody out? Is everybody at home? Where are you guys currently? Yeah, so just keep pushing. Focus on positive people. Apis said don't tell me shopping. No, this time I need to go food shopping. I do need to go makeup shopping though at some point this week. I want to get some new makeup. Oh my god, cars, let me cross. I don't want to be next to those dodgy guys. I'm so funny. I'm literally trying to get away. Please don't walk my way, please. They're giving me the creeps. They're probably like taking drugs or something. They're doing something under that bridge that they shouldn't be doing because nobody goes under that spot. Like they're over that, so I just don't want them anywhere near me. I want them to be like 5 miles away from me, please, because my vibes are just picking up on some weird vibes. Sorry, guys. I'm literally speaking out my thoughts. No, they look dodgy as hell. So dodgy. It's the fact they looked at me like they were not. You know when kids get caught in the act and they look at you and their face looks guilty as sin. They look like that, and I'm like, dude, why are you actually? I'm not police, so why are you actually paying attention to what? We're actually paying attention to me looking at you. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm so moody today, guys. Ivy said I need to borrow all your reward cards. Literally, you know what happened to me? You know, like, you know when yeah, it's good to go shopping with me. I get like 10% off at Superdrug, guys, because I've got the gold membership at Superdrug. So when people go shopping and I'm there, I'm like, use my points. And then when they see the 10% come off, they're like, oh, I need to go shopping with you more often. Yeah. Yeah, you know the Tesco points cards where you like when you spend a certain amount and then it gives you like a £2 off or whatever. I remember when I used to work in one of my jobs, this lady, when I used to work in a clothes shop, the lady was like, oh, is that all they can give us? £2, £4 off and stuff like that. And I just thought anything is better than nothing, right? So I went shopping in Tesco, right? Please tell me why I went with my bank card, and my bank card I maxed it out, man. I maxed it out, so I tried to pay for my shopping, I couldn't. So I tried to use my other bank card, but that one isn't like one I can tap, right? I have to go to the cash point to manually draw out cash. And then I tried to get onto my actual banking app to transfer the money over to draw it out. And then please tell me why my phone was telling me to update the app and I had no storage. So I was like, damn it. So I had to get all the cash at the bottom of my bag and then use the actual, no, what I did was, sorry, tell a lie. I had to use the actual voucher to knock the money off, like £4 off, and then use the little scraps of change. That saved my life, that literally did. That's when I realised that it is beneficial. Amber Rose Moore said, let's go shopping. Guys, I do need to go now though, because when I'm like here, I need to focus on my surroundings. But thank you so much for joining my live. I'm going to try and go live later. See you guys. Bye.